with us. We must have...
Households within the Lake Region bloc are facing challenges that are brought about by food security, poverty, health, lack of education and financial exclusion. Women and their families as well as the elderly are the most affected. The bloc comprises 14 counties within the Lake Victoria Basin, which includes the counties of Bomet, Bungoma, Busia, Homa Bay, Kakamega, Kericho, Kisii, Kisumu, Migori, Nandi, Nyamira, Siaya, Trans Nzoia and Vihiga.
We do not have funding from the counties. We do not have salaries from the counties. However, partners come in to support certain causes that we do.
The Lake Region Economic Bloc First Spouses Chapter Chairperson Mrs. Emily Nyaribo told journalists in an interview that most women and children are vulnerable and they need people to advocate for the cause, an area the First Spouses said they have a passion for.
Most women and children are vulnerable, and because we have passion for them, we can advocate for such causes. We have been left behind in very many developmental issues. We have been left behind in very many economic issues as concerns women. So for us to be able to advocate for their support, we came and had a discussion and looked for areas in which we can probably partner with our partners and be able to support them. And these areas are in the area of health, focusing mainly on cancer issues. We also looked at improving our nutrition, which means then we are going to advocate for agriculture and food crops and vegetable gardens. We also looked at the area of sanitation and menstrual health. We looked at the elderly as well, and this was in the pillar of safety and security, where we advocated for their care, for their nutrition, for their health.
The chairperson said they would also advocate for the safety and security of the elderly, advocate for their care, nutrition and health, noting that gender-based violence is rampant in all 14 counties. Mrs. Nyaribo said the First Spouses would advocate against the vice in order to ensure peace prevails within the households.
In the area of safety and security, we are advocating against gender-based violence, which is quite rampant in all the counties in our bloc.
Lake Region Economic Bloc Chief Executive Officer Victor Nyangaya said the region is partnering with the Indian government on several partnerships on the provision of solar panels, green energy and the development of an inter-county railway network, among others through the Ministries of Energy and Power.
We are partnering with the Indian government on several partnerships. We are talking of solar panel, green energy, inter-county railway networks. We are partnering on the green mantra, which is by 100% biodegradable. These are all supported by the Indian government through the Ministry of Railway and through the Ministry of Power.
The vision is to make the bloc the most developed in the country.
My vision of the bloc in the next 5 to 10 years is that it will be the most and the fastest developed bloc in this country. We are looking at it as you have seen the Tennessee Valley Authority in America. We are the next Tennessee Valley Authority in this country.
Kind of Stefano, Ebru TV.